Hey guys, it's DynastyWarriors6, and I'm taking control of the camera for once actually, and I'm doing a room tour. I know I've promised this a lot. I know I've said, hey, I gotta do a room tour. I gotta do a room tour. So this is my room tour to my apartment I share with my roommates, Kyle, Jason, and Sarah. Jason, you know, as my cameraman, and another YouTuber called Canman Jason. I've just decided to take control of the camera because it's a little easier, I've noticed, to do like collection videos sometimes, and just these kind of like individual room tour things. So overall, this is my room. It's a 10 by 12 room. It's an apartment room. It's pretty cool, fairly large. Over there it's kind of bright. Sorry about that. So we're just going to kind of wander around. So when you first enter my room, of course, everything's about the game collection, all that good stuff. Well, not unbeknownst to a lot of people who think that, my Sega collection right here is it. I actually have it up in here too. I know it's a little dark, but it actually, if you can kind of see my hands, it goes all the way back here. And there's games behind this too. There's actually games behind this that are all cased and gamed. I also have extra systems and Sega Genesis loose cart games. And PlayStation game right here. I got to move around, and just all these systems and stuff that I've picked up throughout time and space and everything. So then I got, my PlayStation games, and these are extra Sega Genesis case games that I'm trying to trade. Sonic and Sonic the Hedgehog 2, just extras. But I put my long box PlayStation games right here currently on top of my PlayStation games just to keep it a little easier, so I'm not struggling with it. But overall, here's my, I bought this at Salvation Army. It's a disc spinner. It helps keep control of all my, case games fairly easily. It's pretty cool. Overall, let's see. Let's go to the rarer ones. Let's see here. Not there. I kind of put all my rare PlayStation games together. Here we go. Up top, we got Armament Soldiers Heroes 2, Dynasty Warriors, Mega Man Legends, Bushido Blade, Final Fantasy Tactics, Tekken 2, Tekken 3, Gauntlet Legends, Mega Man X4, Castlevania Chronicles, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Resident Evil Director's Cut, some SmackDown games, the Pink Panther game that's really rare, Final Fantasy 9, and Metal Gear Solid. It's just everything and anything you can imagine in my PlayStations that I kind of play or hang on to. This is it. So this is where I keep all my PlayStation games. Over here I keep some extras, just games I don't have for like cases and stuff. Like here's another copy of Final Fantasy 9. I've got Hot Wheels, some Master System games, a Virtual Fighter 2 Box 32X game up here. Some other extra games that are cased. A Game Boy Advance SP holder. Here's Kid Chameleon. I don't have the game for this yet though, sadly. It's just Kid Chameleon. Case and manual. Let's see. And then, of course, what I'm kind of known for right now is the Sega Genesis box complete, collection kind of going on here. So, first up is X-Men and X-Men 2, Shining Force, which was a recent acquisition, Romance, Hyperstone Heist, Steel Empire, which was a trade, I believe, Samurai Showdown, Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, Road Rash 3, Strider, Prince of Persia, Lemmings 2, Pac-Man 2, Castle of Illusion, World of Illusion right here. Sorry about that. Gunstar Heroes, Toe Jam and Earl, Panic at Funkatron. It's just kind of everything and anything. I got games behind here too. Let me show you. Like right there. I know it's kind of hard to see with Sonic. That's all my good Sonics. It's just kind of all, and I got some sports back there too. It's just everything and anything you can imagine. So, and then overall, I have my 64s right here box. This is all I have currently. Dr. Mario, Gauntlet Legends, Excite Bike, all that good stuff. I also put my Wii game right here that I recently traded with, or that I got a trade with VT Gamer Girl, Resident Evil 0. So I just put that there, but that's all my box. Here's all my loose cart 64 stuff. That, just kind of generic. There's a lot of sports titles in here, but a lot of my personal titles too. No point in really going through all of that. It's just a lot of good stuff. Nintendo, of course. I've got, all these games right here. Kid Icarus, I just recently got. And then also loose cart Super Nintendo games. These are mostly sports titles that I picked up in bundles. And this is where I put my Game Boy box game, Caesar's Palace. And I keep all my boxed Super Nintendo games over here. F-Zero, Street Fighter Alpha 2, kind of all the generic stuff. I also have the VHS Final Fantasy 7 and the VHS Nintendo. It's just kind of everything and anything that I put over here, I put over here. I also have some, crap. I got some loose cart Genesis big guys right here. I put them right, ooh boy, falling over. Put them over here for safekeeping for now. Next up is a collection I recently started getting, and I'm really proud of it. It's my Sega Cd Collection. I have quite a few. Of course, up on top is Sonic CD, but then, you know, you got Thunderstrike, Powermonger. These are all kind of recent acquisitions, kind of just going through. Get a little closer for you guys, and I'm not going to read them all off, you know, it's just showing you a room tour of what I kind of live with. I got Batman here on top, and I got another Batman right there on the bottom. I also have Golden Axe, Sonic 3D Blast, which I recently acquired, Sonic R, which is terrible but funny. I'm a big Koei fan, so Era of Zendor, you know, Marvel, superheroes, Doom, that's sealed. This is a brand new sealed game. And I'll move, I'm going to move my Sega CD games real quick, and then I have all my Xbox games back here. It's just kind of my, there's nothing real substantially, you know, cool, like awesome, like, oh my gosh, but, you know, just Xbox and Xbox 360 games I have extras of. So I'm going to lift that back up, and oh no, I don't think I can do it. Oh, I did it. Holy cow, I'm amazing. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. All right. And I also keep some 32X games I just recently traded for. These are actually my first two, or for second and third box games of 32X. I don't have much in box 32X games. But then over here, I keep my handhelds. Back there, I have Nintendo 3DS, Samurai Warriors Chronicles. But over here, I have, you know, PSP games. I have Dynasty Warriors, Crisis Core, Mortal Kombat, Metal Gear Acid 1 and 2. I have some GameCube games. I don't have very much in GameCube. I keep my Game Boy over here usually. I keep all my handhelds. And I got, you know, here's the Sonic Chaoses. I have duplicates on Sonic Chaoses right here. Duplicates on that crap. And handhelds, you know, here, Game Boy Advance handhelds. Just kind of just all over the place with the handhelds. I just keep them all right here to keep them somewhat contained. And then down here in the lower level is probably the best, or some of the best. I have all my PS2s. This whole, gosh, I gotta get real low down here. Oh boy. I have to, okay, there we go. I have Dynasty Warriors, of course, in front, because I play all these. Xenosaga, which is pretty fun. Grand Theft Auto, Bully, Resident Evil games. I keep them kind of organized. Tekkens, Metal Gears that I've collected, you know, just all this stuff. So it's just, and there's games, of course, behind. If you can kind of see, there's just games everywhere. So that's it in my closet overall. I have a lot of stuff video game related wise, but I also have a, you know, big closet. I also have a gun safe. I'm not going to really go into that. It's there. I do shoot guns. I am a geek of many things. I also have my own shotgun and a 22 rifle in there, but that's not anything to worry about. Just kind of something I do on the side. But then overall over here, this is where I file my, not that, I file away my comic books here. All in here. I have a whole bunch right here, and I've got just a stack. It's like, if you guys can see, it's just huge. So I keep my comics in here. I'll put this back. These are actually my tickets to Emerald City Comic Con. Oh, finger, get out of there. The Comic Con right there. It's all paid for and stuff that I'm going there on this coming weekend, but also more down here. I'm a big What If fan, so more just comics in general. This is accessory box. I keep all my accessories in here and just other stuff. Kind of mishmash of stuff. But then over here, I will start walking over here. This is where I keep a lot of my DVDs that I watch pretty often sometimes. I got Evangelion 1 and 2. Just kind of a generic bunch of movies I watch. Nothing like, I like the Advent Children movie down there. That's a real fun one. And it's just kind of a fun little thing. This is my TV that I bought. It's a 40-inch Westinghouse. I bought it during Black Friday a year or two ago. I think it was like 2 years ago. Fairly cool. This is my wall scroll poster of Vegeta during the Namek killing people saga. Very cool. And then down here, I have my Xbox 360. I keep all my games here. Damn, stupid glass. I have NBA 2K11 from a friend who loaned it to me for a little while. Call of Duty, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, Halo Reach. just kind of generic stuff right here. It's pretty cool. I play Xbox off and on usually. Then next up, I have my Dreamcast down here. I got all my games that I usually play with Dreamcast right here. Very cool. Sonic Shuffle, Dead or Alive, Crazy Taxi, Jet Grind Radio, Soul Calibur. That next level is Super Nintendo. All my Super Nintendo games. I actually have like, I know you guys can't really see, it's really dark. I have like, as you can see, like this stack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. I have 8, and there's 2 more stacks back there that are all 8. It's pretty amazing how many games, like I have like 4 stacks times 8 is 32 Super Nintendo games that I usually play if I can. Next up on the bottom, way on the bottom, is Sega Genesis. I keep them down there just because that's how I ordered it originally. I just put the systems together like that. I didn't really have any rhyme or reason. But all, Powers, few little loose cart games I play. There's Columns. Columns is tough. But there we go. And then here's my Nintendo that I play. I have it unplugged right now just because I have other systems hooked up, and I don't play my Nintendo as often as I should, honestly. I'm kind of bad about that. But here's all my games I usually play. I keep the games I usually play with the systems that I play with, not in the closet. The closet I keep just because if I don't have room for it out in my room, this is where that's where they end up. I do try to play Sega CD and Saturn quite often, but it's just easier to keep those big guys in the closet because they're huge and I can step on them and break them real easily. So I just avoid putting them anywhere. So I have, kind of a good assortment: Dragon Warrior, Dodgeball, Wolverine, Mega Man, Bomberman, Millipede, Ghosts and Goblins, Nobunaga's Ambition, Mario Brothers, Metroid, Double Dragon. It's just kind of games I play if I feel like playing a Nintendo game. So that's it for that area. This is my computer. This is where a lot of stuff happens, where I usually, sadly, I do have a dining room table and a dining room and everything, but I actually eat in my room a lot, ironically. I just eat in here because I'm usually doing something with like emails or YouTube comments or something. So I'm always in here. I eat and drink and basically do everything at my computer desk. So yay, computer. I got some PC games, of course. Star Wars, Empire at War, Rome Total War, Emperor, Guild Wars. I actually got into Guild Wars for a while, but then I got out of it because it sucked after a while. Medieval Total War, Rome again, Quake, kind of, everything and anything. We got, just stuff all over here. It's just kind of mishmash of stuff. Little accessories I bought over time. Kind of fun stuff. This Spider-Man thing right here, this is cool. This is sealed still. I like this. It's got metal foil, like collector cards in here. It's pretty cool. I'm happy I bought that for like $3 at a flea market. So this is my other system area. These are systems I try to play or I leave them up here for now. Oh, that is dusty. I must fix that eventually. But I got my 2 Odysseys. This one I recently acquired. This one is my working really good one. Right, yeah. Right here is my, this is my sword I bought a long time ago when I was really into swords. It's huge, guys. If you can think, like, look at that. This armoire right here is like, or this cabinet thing is like 5.5, almost 5 feet 7 inches, 8 inches tall. Because I'm 5'11 1/4. So this sword is basically as tall as me. So it's huge too. It's just freaking insanely long. If you can, it's still not even partly, basically out. I bought that for like $80 long time ago. But here I have all my books that I read. I've read every book in here, you guys, that you see, I've read. I'm a big reader of books. CDL, not really interested in reading that, but I'm studying that right now. But I've read, this, Ninja, Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons, Machiavelli, I've read, interesting guy, Samurai. There's a lot of books, like there's The Art of War, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Taoism, 7 Taoist Masters, all that kind of Eastern Asian philosophy stuff that I've read. It's pretty fun, pretty interesting reads. I've read all the history books. There's like a book in there about Roman cults I've read, and just kind of just generic stuff. I just read whatever kind of piques my interest. But actually, I do judge a book by its cover because that's how I determine what I read. I know I'm bad about that. Sorry about that, but I do. I do determine a book by its cover, and if it piques my interest, I'll read it. And then next up, I have my Odyssey 2 games here. I put them in here next to the TurboGrafx-16 just because I was getting it out of the way, and this is the only space I really had left over. This is an Xbox 360 controller. This one I broke by accident. I got angry at it and threw it, and yeah, Call of Duty anger. If anyone's ever played, Halo 2 or Call of Duty online, you can probably relate to the anger and wanting to break your controller. Well, I did, and now I have to buy a new one possibly for $60 eventually. But anyways, that's the TurboGrafx-16, long time ago pickup. Up here or down here is the Atari 5200. Got some Atari 2600 cards, got some 5200 cards. It's like 3 or 4. It's not much. There's combat right there. It's just not much right there. But then on the bottom, the last guy is the Sega Saturn. I know it's kind of dark, guys. I'm sorry about that. Behind there is my World War Hulk comics. I still collect comics. I don't like collecting sometimes the big volume ones, but I will, just because they're kind of cool to read. Also, books again. Down here, just more crap that I store away. And then my bed. And then there's outside. Oh, it's bright. Oh, grass. Look at that. So that's it, guys. This is my room. This is what I live in. I know it's kind of weird. I've never done a room tour before, so go figure. But that's it. I know this is the most people wanted to see this. This is where a lot of my collection goes. But that's it, guys. This is what I live in. So this is what I sleep, live, and eat, and drink, and all that good stuff. So I will see you guys next in the following weeks or so. I know I'm not coming out with game finds, but I hope you guys enjoy your weekend that's coming up. It looks like here in Oregon it might actually be really nice. Go figure. So I will see you guys around, and I'll definitely comment on your videos.